United
I get
Kingdom
that.
Limited
What I'm
is
asking
exactly
is-
the same status as you.
I get that. I do.
Sorry.
What I'm trying to ask is, if the Crown Corporation has the word corporation in it, then it means that somewhere it's been incorporated.
Yes.
And a corporation can't register itself. So has anyone actually figured out where it's incorporated?
But these are the questions we need to ask, and it's a bloody good question.
And the only thing I can say to you that makes any sense in this country, and I mentioned it earlier on when I talked about the victory of Verona 1213, when we was rich, when there's no corporations, and then the lordal titles to land were taken.
There you go.
The people's land was taken. Lordal titles to land, when we're not maritime land. When the lordal titles were taken, we were converted into vassals. And then when somebody else mentioned it earlier on, then the Pope, Boniface, in 1302 set up Unum Sanctum, and the First World Trust were created. So at that point, most of the countries were obviously whatever bankruptcy they're all in. But at that point, once the lordal titles to land were taken, at some point, probably it was 1302, when the Pope declared dominion over the earth.
That's the one.
And all creatures were subject to the Roman pontiff, and that is word for word.
To take
every creature, whether what kind of corporation it is, whatever it is subject to the Roman pontiff. Therefore, creatures are all corporations. So maybe it was done in 1302, but when we lost the lordal titles to land and the peoples were turned into vassals, that's when we started to have all the problems in this country, and that's why we had the Magna Carta, because the people knew back then what was going on, and that's why we had the Protestant stance and all the Protestant stances, because they were protesting against what the Vatican had done, because they knew what was going on. So at that point, there's been some kind of position where people were living beings, they were converted into vassalage, and then after Unum Sanctum, they were classed as human creatures. That's the closest thing I've got. If you've not got no lordal title to land, and you're all in, like Carl said, you're all in company's house, you're all corporations, you're not on the land, and there is no lordal title to land. So there you go.
The thing about it, what they were saying there with the history and that stuff there, if you follow what he just said there, right? In 1215, you had Magna Carta. Then in 1232, Stephen Langton came along with the abbot. Yeah, he was the abbot and created the Lex Mercatoria. So the king wasn't in charge of the market. Yeah, I'm reading a book at the moment, and it's about an introduction into Judaism, and it says about courts only opened on a Monday and Thursday when the market was open. I'm thinking to myself, what did I just read there? I haven't got the book in front of me, but I mean, I'm reading it, but I will take a picture and put it up. It's incredible, but I mean, like, you've got to look at the trading. The king, we don't have a king.
Nope.
This is why the legal system can happen. As I said, if you watch the film The Queen, it's the first 10 minutes, I think. Tony Blair goes in, kneels down, yeah, hi, blah, blah, blah. She says, shut up, yeah. Asks him the question, do you want to run my government? Now the government is the market square of the law merchant, where the benches were held on Monday and Thursday, as the introduction into Judaism says, with the Torah and all that business.
This is why they're still doing commerce now. That's why they're not sorry for doing commerce. This is why they call themselves Jews, and yet they are not. But we're not even getting into who they really are, the Ashkenazi Khazarians. But again, they're doing, they're controlling commerce, which is Piscean.
But this is it. The thing about it, everybody's, I mean, like,